With the divisional round weekend right around the corner, this is the third to last video of the season for us. But before we get into the picks, make sure you go to gioknows Awards and vote for HatboxDoesFootball for best production and anything else you guys want to vote for me in. So the first game we're going to jump into is Baltimore traveling to New England. Baltimore took care of the Steelers, even though the Steelers did not have Le'Veon Bell. But Baltimore seems like the team to beat on the road. In away games, in the playoffs, Baltimore is just on fire in the past 3, 4, 5 seasons. Whereas New England is pretty hot at home. They usually get the top 1 or 2 seeds, they get the first round bye, and then they just don't perform well in the AFC Championship. But for this game, I think Tom Brady and company are going to do work to the Baltimore Ravens. You know, I think Joe Flacco is good, but I don't think he'll be a great matchup against the New England Patriots defense, and I think Tom Brady is definitely going to another AFC Championship game. Second game we're going to do, the undeserving Carolina Panthers traveling to the Seattle Seahawks. And when I say undeserving, that's sarcasm because I know as an NFC South fan how tough it was to get that last spot, to watch the Falcons get obliterated by the Panthers. I think the Panthers can put up a fight in this one. Do I think they're going to win? Not at all. But do I think Carolina is going to shock the world and keep it within 11 points like the spread is? That is just an unbelievable spread. If Seattle beats Carolina by 11, I will be shocked because I don't think Cam Newton would let it get that much out of hand, especially playing in the hardest stadium to play in, the loudest stadium to play in the NFL. I just think Carolina is definitely going to keep it close. And don't be shocked if Carolina actually pulls out a 1 or 2 point win, but I don't see that happening, and I see Seattle moving on to the NFC Championship. This is probably my favorite matchup this week. The Dallas Cowboys traveling to the Green Bay Packers. Dallas beat Detroit, but everybody keeps bitching and moaning and complaining about how the refs beat Detroit. I don't see anything wrong with them picking up the flag. They came out with it today saying, it was a debatable call. It was up to the ref, and the ref made the decision to pick it up. That's fine. Lions fans are just going off about this, saying how, we lost. But the fact of the matter is the game's over, and Cowboys fans should not be worrying about that. They should be worrying about Aaron Rodgers and that frigid cold temperature up at Lambeau. This game, I think, is going to get out of hand fast. I think Green Bay is going to be too laid back. I think their defense gave up a ton of points to the Falcons in that primetime game in that Monday night matchup. I'm going to go out and make a bold prediction here that Tony Romo throws for over 350 yards and at least 3 touchdowns. And hey, I'll throw in an interception there because he's Tony Romo. But the Green Bay Packers are one of the best teams in the NFL right now. But I think the hotter team in this situation is going to be the Cowboys. And can you imagine that the -6 spread on this game is the lowest one for divisional round weekend? That's just unbelievable. And last but not least, the young Padawan takes on his master as Andrew Luck travels to Denver. The Indianapolis Colts almost lost that game to the Bengals in the first half, but definitely put the pedal to the metal in the end, came out with a W. Whereas Denver got that first round bye, is going to enjoy that time off, let Peyton get healthy. But what I've noticed lately in the past, I'd say 5 or 6 weeks, Peyton has just been slinging the ball around and not even like good throws. He makes some great throws at times, but there are times where he just puts them in the dirt if he gets flustered. I see Indianapolis' front four come wreaking havoc on Peyton Manning, and I see the Colts moving on to the AFC Championship game. Well, there you have it, folks. Be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube, like me on Facebook. My Facebook page is down in the description. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on whatever you want. All the links are down in the description. But that's it. 2 major upsets this week, taking Dallas over Green Bay and the Colts over Denver. It's going to be a great week. And, post your picks down bottom because I want to see who's everybody's taken. I want to see if anybody gets them all right. So enjoy the week, and we'll catch you next week for the AFC and NFC Championship games. Only a few more weeks left until the big one.